What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? My name is Jacemachine. I am fueled by coffee, driven by insanity, and today we are playing Starmade. Hope you guys are doing great today. I'm doing fantastic. I have a project that I've been working on and ready to show you. Whoop. Let's just hop down here. We are checking out spaceships today. I've been working on my fighter planes, my World War II style inspired fighter planes, and we're going to start off at the finished versions now. This here is our Messerschmitt. It's a German-inspired fighter plane with a dual cockpit. The front cockpit here, accessed with this recessed button. There you go. And the rear cockpit, also accessed with a recessed button. Now this is the radar man's seat, and he sits there. He gets his own button for closing in the canopy around him. Woohoo! There we go. And same thing, of course, goes for the pilot, who fits in here. He has access to his beam computer. Let's take a look inside real quick. We'll shut the canopy around us, hop inside this guy, bring our HUD back up, and let's take a look at what we have. Everything I build usually has a radar jammer on it. That is very important if you guys are playing survival. Keeps pirates from coming and getting you. We are powered by a cannon computer. That's secondary is a beam. The tertiary is an overdrive computer here. And if you click on the name of your system, it pulls up this a little bit here. Why is this hanging over here? Oh, you crazy. Anyway, details. You can look and you can see we have two different cannons. And here are the stats per cannon. So there we go. Let's get out of here. The Messerschmitt is a long-ranged cannon fighter with extended power through its overdrive computer. Let's close this up too. Thank you very much, Messerschmitt. And I really, really love the silhouette. I mean, it's gray against gray on this particular surface, but it is a beautiful little plane. And I think I really captured the feel of the World War II original. All of my World War II planes, by the way, have clipped wings. I think that it sort of lends to the feel of space planes better. I don't know. That's just how it is. Now, a lot of you guys in the last video that I showed some of my planes in were mad that I only had the B-17 bomber and that I was using a Spitfire plane. But I did not have a Lancaster at the time, and I have remedied that fact. Thank you very, very much for those of you who answered in the comments section. You guys know I'm very active in the comments, so if you are here today and want to leave a comment, chances are I will respond to you. But this is a Lancaster. If you guys had suggested it, let me know in the comments section, and I will thank you personally. It's a beautiful plane. It is a gorgeous plane. It is powered by the Merlin Spitfire engines that are in here. And what I ended up doing is I used the copy and paste and all that stuff to basically just clip out the engine portion. And I hollowed it out so I could redo the systems properly. Let's get the HUD off the screen. In fact, hold on a second here. Hide everything. You don't want to see nothing except the sectors. Yeah, so anyway, back to the tour. So wherever there would be propellers, we have replaced them in our space versions with engines, of course. And this guy came out quite well. It has a bomb on the bottom. The bomb is probably the weakest looking part of this build because it looks awful. It just looks awful. But the bomb hatch is why I had it on the side here. Basically, we needed a way to use the missiles because this is a missile boat. All of our quote-unquote bombers are missile boats. And I needed a way to show that this thing had missile. I don't know. I was playing around. Leave me alone. We're missing a bottom turret here. Why are we missing a bottom turret? I do not know, but we're going to have to replace that in the future. I didn't realize that until now. This rear turret has a place for people to come in and sit, actually. Let's see if we can hop into this chair. There we are. And if we get injured, we have access to our medical supplies. And now that we're in the plane, let's just take a tour back up through the fuselage here. Door. We have a lot of shields sort of just stuck in here, and I couldn't find a better way to make use of this space, unfortunately. So it's just sort of like cargo stuffed in. Up here, we have a bunk. We have a transporter. This is the radio man. This is where the radio man sits. And I've done a lot of research, looked at photographs. I've done YouTube searches for the Avro Lancaster. And so this portion of the plane is as close to the real thing as I can do in this game. Close that up there. Oh, it was closed. Whoop. Sorry. So yeah, the radio man sits here. We have the navigator who works at this station right here, and we have the pilot's seat. There we go. We are sitting in the pilot's seat. This is our view if we're just sort of sitting here. It's not bad. It's not great if you're actually flying the thing, but, you know, it's not the point. You don't actually use this view if you're flying it, so who cares? If we don't want to be bothered by the people behind us, we can just shut this curtain. Alright, and down here, we have another gunnery position. This is a faux gunnery position. Faux because you can't really do anything except sit here but and pretend that you're using a turret. This is the actual main weapon of the plane itself. And let's get down here. And this is where, if you were landing, this is where you'd have someone, you know, helping to guide the plane in. But in the meantime, it makes a really nice little observation bubble when you're flying around. Alright, so let's take a look at the weaponry on this guy real quick. Cannon computer, cannon, overdrive. It has the missile damage beam, which means that it is a homing missile. And of course, it has a radar jammer once again. There's one grouping of missiles. Here are the stats on that guy. And let's take a look at the cannon computer real quick. 2 groupings, and here are the stats. Alright. So since we're here, let's go take a look at the Spitfire real quick. This came out pretty well. I'm happy with the shape. The Spitfire plane is my all-time favorite World War II plane. And I'm not really a huge expert on World War II planes by any means, but I just love the look of a Spitfire. It's a beautiful plane. This guy here operates pretty well. It's not my best plane, space plane, but it's not my worst. And I really like the cockpit, the way the cockpit came out. Of course, it opens on the side, and we have room to sit in here and fly it about. Let's take a look at its systems real quick. We have a couple of guns on the front. Radar jammer. Our cannon is a cannon with an overdrive. Here's the stats per cannon unit. And then, of course, we also have an overdrive effect computer as well. That is because I want this Spitfire to be very fast in combat. And it does well. It does well. So there you go. We got the Spitfire, the Avro Lancaster, and our Messerschmitt taken care of. Now, next episode, we're going to take a look at our biplane Helldiver. We have the P-38 Lightning. And, of course, we're going to take another look at the B-17 Flying Fortress. We've done some slight modifications on that, but we will save those for tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Let me know if you did in the comments section below. smack that like button if you wouldn't mind. And if you have any friends who like World War II stuff and like space stuff, let them know about this video. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to do so for more Starmade type stuff. We have a few other ships that we're going to be doing showcases on, proper showcases on, and those are going to be in the future as well. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you here next time.